Hi friends and dear students, I am Sukumar Sharma, the chairman of People Welfare Foundation and the director of AK Study Center, master of Indian history and world history and a health and wellness advisor. And today in these topics I would like to discuss something on the nature of feudalism, because this word feudalism is also most important things, because from medieval time, from middle history, and it continued to the time of the industrial revolution little bit. So it is this concept is the most important to understand what is the impact of feudalism to the society of Europe, and a great extent for the influencing the society of India. We will study in details in later when we study the Indian history for the perspective of feudalism in India. Feudalism, and what was the feudalism, and what was the impact of industrial revolution into the feudalism. Actually, feudalism was the society on the basis on the hierarchical, and there was no unification and law and order. Here I would like to show you that what was the impact of industrial revolution to the society of the feudal society and feudalism, and what was a feudalism, and what was the extent little bit to feudalism. Society was based on the hierarchy system and based on an aristocratic society and tyrannical society. But in the feudalism, actually there was isolations of democratic values, values of fundamental rights or like also on that. But after coming the time of industrial revolution, the life has been changed of the people, because the people went on self-confident and self-reliance and self-dependent. On account of self-dependent, they quitted the trap of these feudals, and thus a trap of monarchy and like of that. People who stood on their leg started earning on account of the industrial revolution. There was development of trade commerce, and this development of trade commerce and just like required. On account of that, the dependency just like shifted to independent condition, independent state. So it is also great impact of industrial revolution that feudalism society or feudalism has been declined, or feudalism had been banished and eliminated from the society little bit as so much extent which was earlier. But also it is the great but also it is the nowadays even it is the great disgusting mentality. It is just seen in some people that they are feudalistic mentality, like some officers, police officers, and few people educated or sometimes uneducated people, and sometimes educated sometimes educated person too. So it is very great disgusting and very bad things for not for the societies, but also to that individual, that persons, they have their thought, because it diminishes their quality of the life and diminishes the opportunity of developing of their life. Great. Anyway, I'm not going to discuss on this matter because this matter goes to the matter of the ethics and discussion of other things. So I would like to go to the next chapter. Yes, we can see that the structures of feudalisms, like we can see here king, nobles, knights, and peasants. In hierarchy, where was the feudals, that king was the top, just like in this hierarchy, and nobles and knights and peasants. Just like peasants and feudals were in the between feudals were associated in the between feudals were in the between of nobles and peasants, and sometimes nearby the nobles, and sometimes the rich nobles were also the feudals. Means feudals were in the middle phase of kings, nobles, or peasants, and also feudals exploited the peasants and like laborers and working and class people. Privileged class feudals had been given the special privilege by the kings, by the upper society instead of the lower society. It is very great disgusting thing that from the time of the beginning, the lower class, the peasant class, the working class, laborer class had been coming to suffer, or had to suffer, or has to suffer, or probably it is looking that if the country, if we and you and the time will not improve, then also the exploitation will be continued, because this level has this level has to suffer the most from the time of beginning and even now and probably maybe. So this is great. So this is great importance to eliminate this society and improve this society by any types by the government. This is the holy responsibility of the government, government responsibility and duty for us, me and you, everybody, to look after this society and improve and enhance this society, and just like to establish the equality, equalism. And this is also one of the motto of our Indian Constitution, equalism. So, and socially equal, social equality. So it is a matter of polity, and we will discuss it in later topics in details. Now we have to go and just Renaissance in Europe. Yes, Renaissance, Europe, and one factors. These are many factors. I would like to discuss what is the importance of these factors. That Renaissance came after just like little bit earlier of the Industrial Revolution. On account of Renaissance, the center and the reign of hegemony of the Rome, like Roman states, Italian state has shifted from Rome, from France to the Britain, in England, in these cities, and now started the time of thinking, logic, development, and so on. And Renaissance means awakening again from the sleeping field से जागना, नींद से जागना, अंधकार युग से जागना और अज्ञान से ज्ञान की ओर जागना. This is the Renaissance. So it is a very important thing, Renaissance, and contributed to the development of Industrial Revolution. Yes. And just like a little bit earlier or about Industrial Revolution, expression of that times, that we can see that Industrial Revolution took place on account of great many discoveries and just like enhancement and development in the sector of art, architecture, painting, and thought and arts and knowledge and logic. Like we can see, we have great examples of the discovery of Galileo Galilei, discovery of telescope, just like eliminated this dark concept of this church, that was the center of Mediterranean, was the center of the universe, not the universe. But after discovering the telescope, just like he dismissed the earlier misconcept of the church, and against like Copernicus and other scholars improved and just like fast and at the time of fast and for the welcoming of the modern time Industrial Revolution. And this is it started in the expression by the help of architectures and some developments by paintings, like you can see that paintings of the Mona Lisa, and like of this development expression started, and it just like lastly it develops and it paved the way for development and its revolution. Just like yes, and in that times a little about the Industrial Revolution, coach of the Industrial Revolution, development of the printing press. You can see printing press and development of books and press. It just like enhanced the knowledge from one place to other place, like knowledge of science, knowledge of logic, knowledge of philosophy. Went from one state, from one place to another place, and this revolutionized and very great speed. It speeded and boomed the knowledge from one place to other place, so that the other people of the other parts of the world could be possible for the knowledge and development on account of that. Thank you. And the next topics I would like to discuss. Please being with us. Thank you very much. Thank you.